Friday. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to jump right into our technique. And this technique has to do with how to manage or handle or undo fear. So as you can imagine, most people that come to me are dealing with some level of fear and anxiety around public speaking. And they don't know what to do. They don't know how to undo this so that they can say yes to public speaking opportunities, so they can feel good while they're public speaking. So here's one technique that you can implement today to undo some of that fear. So something about fear. Let me tell you something about fear. Fear loves a vacuum. Fear rushes into any area in our life where there is an unknown. If you don't know your content, you're going to be scared the night before. If you don't know who you're presenting to, there's going to be some fear and trepidation. If you don't know what's going to happen, you don't know what questions you're going to be asked, you're going to feel some amount of fear when you're standing up in front of your audience, on your panel, etc. So fear loves a vacuum. So what can we do to mitigate this sphere of the unknown? Here are a couple of things you can do to make that unknown area in your presentation known. Number one, as I'm sure you already know, you can get to know your content really, really well. When you know your content like the back of your hand, that fear is not going to get a chance to creep in. Number two, you can get to know your audience. So take a few minutes before you begin your meeting, before you begin your presentation in front of the board, before you begin a presentation in front of a room of 100. Go out, shake hands, make eye contact, give a smile, give a little hi, have a little small talk. Just these kind of micro dynamics, these microseconds where you're able to learn about the other person can really change your experience once you're up behind the podium. Another way to make the unknown known is to get to know your space. Go into the conference room just a few minutes before everybody else comes in. Look around at the walls. Look at the four corners of the room. Look at the area where people are going to be sitting. Look at where you're going to be standing from. Just orienting your body somatically will let your body know this is okay. You're safe here. This space is supportive of you. And the final way that you can make the unknown known is you can not only get to know your material, but say your material out loud as if you are speaking to your audience. So this is what we call role playing. Role play that you are actually giving your talk. Sit in front of the Zoom screen. Say your content. Imagine the tiny squares that you're going to be speaking to. Stand in your living room. Imagine the 100-person audience in front of you. Smile at the people that you know are going to be there. When you role play, you're familiarizing your body with the blueprint of what's going to happen. So hope these techniques are helpful. Make the unknown known, and you will lessen your chance of fear and anxiety and have an opportunity to go through your material before you actually get in front of the eyeballs and the higher stakes situation.